Hey everybody, this is Mighty Mega Man 678. I want to tell you something. I know I'm a big, huge music fan. I'm a big metalhead, but I got a new thing for you. I'm gonna do new reviews, not music, but well, let me tell you something. Always wanted to be just like my cousin. By now, I want to be a filmmaker. I've been wanting to be a filmmaker all my life. I wanted to be another Rob Ryan or Adrian Lynn, Martin Scorsese, Ron Howard. Now, I'm gonna tell you some of these movies. Just wait 1 second. These are my top. These are my top. My my two favorite films by one of my favorite directors. He's an English director, Mr. Sir. He wasn't knighted, but Sir Tony Scott. By first, I have, which was an awesome release from Paramount, um, with stars Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, Jerry Bruckheimer production. Days of Thunder. Great condition. I gotta say, one of my favorites. My favorite act for Cruise like this, because I'm not a big fan of Tom Cruise. Like, he wasn't that good in it. The Mission Impossible series, the newest one coming out, I didn't like it. This one is pretty good with um also starring Robert Duvall, Randy Quaid, Carrie Ells. This I could depend depend on. And we have another on the other row, which may about 5 more years after he directed his other film, which was The Last Boy Scout, and a few other ones. He directed Crimson Tide, which was also Jerry Bruckheimer, Don Simpson, the other one, because he had a lot to do with Jerry Bruckheimer. That was a release from Hollywood Pictures, starring Denzel Washington, Gene Hackman. In the face of the ultimate nuclear showdown, one man has absolute power, and one man will do anything to stop him. The powerhouse action thriller by Rolling Stone. This is another one I can depend on, which was a good one, because he's doing Denzel Washington. I have to say, is an unstoppable um, actor with Tony Scott, and he is an awesome director. Tony Scott. I would prefer Tony than Ridley, which is another talented director, but much better than his. Tony's much better than his older brother. This is another one I liked, Crimson Tide, that had um, George Dazunzia, Viggo Mortensen, Matt Craven, and who also was in here, and he was he wasn't, because in his other ones, his his main movies, he's always a dumb guy. In this one, team they are a team in this movie. But Steve Zahn, which was in the movies Saving Silverman and National Security, which was also directed by Dennis Dugan, who did both, was in this as a radar man, and he did a really great role because everybody with Tony Scott has their. If you're in a Tony Scott movie, that's where the action is, and I have both of them right here. If you want to, you can vote which one is the best Tony Scott movie. If it's Days of Thunder, or if it's Crimson Tide. Next time, I'll talk about Ridley Scott, which is Tony Scott's older brother, and we'll just see.